Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibs, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Todd McShay's Eagles first round mock draft just released today, and we're going to grade it and react. Guys, if you're new to the channel, always be sure to smash that subscribe button for everything NFL draft and the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go.
Ready immediately. You mentioned Jalen Hurts. That's the Eagles. They have 3 first-round picks. As you talk to all the folks that you talk to, what is your sense that quarterback could be in the offing with one of them?
Well, I think it's the veteran route if the Eagles are going to go quarterback. They've got the currency. They have more currency in this year's draft than any other team with the 3 first-rounders. But if it's not, let's say, Russell Wilson, making a trade to go get a veteran that is proven to be better than what you already have in Jalen Hurts, I don't think you're going to draft one of these quarterbacks this year. To me, you got picks 15, 16, and 19. Go get better around Jalen Hurts. I had him taking Nakobe Dean, the linebacker from Georgia, defensive end, Trayvon Walker, another Georgia player. And then at 19, I had him taking Treylon Burks, the Arkansas big wide receiver. So get better on the defensive side, get another weapon for Hurts. Because I don't think, even if you draft Malik Willis, all you're hoping for with Willis is that it becomes a little bit of a better version than Jalen Hurts. And you're a playoff team. So to me, it's go veteran route and get a guy that you know is a better player than Hurts in the NFL, or just use these picks to go all in with Jalen Hurts.
So there it is. Todd McShay has Nakobe Dean going to the Philadelphia Eagles with pick number 15. For me, I grade this pick an absolute A+. Don't let Nakobe Dean's smallish build at 6 foot, 225 pounds fool you. Nakobe Dean is a sideline-to-sideline high flyer that can also thrive in coverage. He can be weaponized in a multitude of ways. He can blitz inside, he can cover running backs, he can play downhill, get into that backfield, disrupt the screen game. This guy, I think, projects best on the weak side in a 4-3 scheme. That being said, of course, does Howie Roseman select linebackers in the first round? We all know the history there, but I would love this selection for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's deep dive a little bit more into Nakobe Dean on a previous show on Party on Broad. And leading off, we're going to start off with Nakobe Dean. What's your kind of summary of Nakobe Dean, and what do you think he's going to bring to the NFL?
Well, I mean, he's been with our program for a while, and he is going to be really good. I'll tell you the thing that I think about when I think about Nakobe Dean out of this group that you're talking about is this whole thing about quick processor and also his speed. I mean, Georgia's defense is all about speed, closing rate, playing from sideline to sideline, right? This guy is an NFL-ready player in year one, a lot like Roquan, who played the same position, Roquan Smith, who's up at Chicago. You know, we've been building championship linebackers for a while now. Kirby's whole calling card is defense, and Nakobe Dean anchored this generational defense that led the NCAA. I mean, they gave up fewer points than any defense in the modern era, right? Per game and per season. And a lot of that is due to Nakobe Dean. The thing that's good about this kid is not just that he is an elite tackler. That's one thing you need to know about him. So if he gets his hands on you, the play is over, right? He's like the finger of God. When he gets to you, that's the end of the play, right? And he's coming really fast. There's a play in the Michigan game this year where he was lined up at middle linebacker. Michigan runs their best running back out in the flat on a kind of a swing out screen. This kid is already in the flat, and Nakobe is still lined up directly behind the nose tackle, and Nakobe still gets to him after the snap and tackles him before he gets within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. He just tracks you and gets to you with a speed that is pro level right now. He's fantastic. And I'll tell you, he's also, and this is important for the NFL, he's no damn slouch at coverage either, because he's so fast and he's really athletic. He's not just an elite tackler with elite speed. He can drop back into a nickel or a dime and, become basically a star extra defensive back, which is a fantastic value at the NFL level.
With the 16th pick, Todd McShay had Trayvon Walker of Georgia going to the Philadelphia Eagles. This is one of my favorite prospects in the entire draft. The guy fits the Eagles scheme to a T. He's got elite versatility. He can play inside. He can play out. He doesn't have elite twitch like David Ojabo or Jermaine Johnson, who absolutely blew up during the Senior Bowl. But this is a guy who's strong against the run. He has a variety of rush moves to get to the quarterback. He has great footwork, 6'5", 275 pounds. This is a 3-down edge rusher that can get to the quarterback and even drop back if he needs to. I love this pick. I give this an A+. Let's learn a little bit more about Trayvon Walker. Let's move on to Trayvon Walker, one of my favorites, man. What's your kind of quick thoughts on this guy and his projection to the next level?
Right. So Trayvon is one of our edge rushers, and this has kind of been, honestly, I mean, we're really good at interior line, but edge rushers have been really what we've kind of, I think, specialized in lately. You see Leonard Floyd playing now for the Rams, and we have a lot of great players. And Trayvon Walker was able to break into our lineup, the same lineup that had guys like Adam Anderson and guys like Nolan Smith. We have a lot of great edge rushers, and Trayvon is right there. This guy's definitely a first rounder. He is really elite. And I'll tell you, he is not only a fierce pass rusher. He's big. He can bull rush you. He could take your tackle and take you and the tackle right back into the quarterback with a bull rush. But he can also, he is a mismatch waiting to happen because he is so fast. His moves, his positioning on the quarterback, what he's able to do, he's a lot like he's an NFL ready edge rusher who can also, like Nakobe Dean, he can seriously be 30 yards downfield covering a running back in the flat, right? Or covering a running back on a wheel route, which you just don't see out of a kid that's this big. He's blocked passes. He's blocked extra points. He's freaking tall. He's athletic. He's a quarterback terror, both at the point of attack and in coverage.
With the 19th selection, Todd McShay had Treylon Burks out of Arkansas going to the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy is my number 3 wide receiver on my big board. Treylon Burks is one of my favorite playmakers in this class. He projects best as an X receiver at the next level, but I think he should have zero difficulty playing in the slot if he needs to. He does an excellent job using his size and strength to shield defenders away from the ball and punishing defensive backs at the catch point. I love this pick. I give this a solid A. He's a great fit next to Devontae Smith. I hope we see Devontae a little bit more in the slot, get him, moving a little bit more next year, get him in space. So, guys, I would give this overall an A. I think Todd McShay nailed this one out of the ballpark. If the Eagles come out of this draft with Trayvon Walker, Treylon Burks, and Nakobe Dean, man, it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun offseason. So, guys, if you love the NFL Draft, smash that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Stay awesome, everyone.